How do you describe a typical Disney male and female?
Animated, that's probably like a hero or someone that makes a big impact on the movie.
Okay, next question is, who would you consider to be a typical hero in Disney?
Aladdin.
Do you think it matters what gender watches Disney movies, if and why?
Yes, on how they portray the movie, because usually if like the hero in the movie is the same gender, then they're gonna look up to that character. Like if a boy was looking up to a girl, it wouldn't be the same as a girl looking up to a girl.
Do you think Disney will make more female empowerment movies in the future? Why?
Yes, because female empowerment is increasing.
How would you describe a typical Disney male and female character?
Stereotypical. I mean, girls are usually the pretty long hair and girly, and guys are more like charming and strong, trying to be the hero.
Who would you consider the normal hero in a Disney movie?
The guy, definitely.
Do you think it matters what gender watches? Do you think it matters what gender watches Disney movies?
No,
Why?
because everyone can watch a Disney movie. It's family friendly.
Do you think Disney will make more female empowered movies?
I hope so
Why?
in the future, because the world is changing, and they see that. I mean, you see that in some of the new movies that they've created, like Maleficent and things like that. But I hope they do more in the future.
How would you describe a Disney male and female character?
A prince and a princess. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who would you consider to be the typical hero of Disney?
When I was a kid, it was a guy. Now it's a girl.
Do you think it matters what gender watches Disney movies?
No,
Why?
the fun movies are for kids.
And do you think Disney will make more women-empowered movies? And
Yes.
why?
Because that's the movement right now. Every movie's about women being more empowerment now.
Say hi, Miss Wazzy.
I'm Ms. Wozniak.
How would you describe Disney male and female?
The females are always good, never did anything wrong. And then the males, they were always the heroes, if you will. So,
Who would you consider to be the typical hero in Disney movies?
Davy Crockett?
Do you think it matters what gender watches Disney movies?
No.
Okay. Why?
Why? I think it's good all around. I think they portray it all around more today so than they did in the past.
Yeah.
Like in my generation of watching is always a male hero with a female secondary. Nowadays it's more rounded, I think.
Do you think Disney will make more women-empowered movies and why?
Yes, I think they will, only because of this generation. You know, it's women are more empowered than like when I was growing up.
How would you describe Disney male and female characters?
Traditionally, meaning from the beginning, they've been very traditional, meaning women having very feminine roles and then sort of the perfect scenario for the look of a woman, you know, has to be pretty or has to have a good figure, tending to be young, and then the more unsavory characters are often older, right? Maybe not as pretty. And then the men, of course, being strong. But lately, it's changing, right? Like with Mulan and stuff. Some of them are giving the women more male features, like characteristics like courage and toughness and that kind of thing.
Okay. Who would you consider to be the typical hero in Disney?
Good,
Good.
right? Whoever because good usually wins out over evil in the Disney films. And a lot of Disney films are taken from Grimm's fairy tales, and in Grimm's fairy tales, they don't always end the same way. Yeah.
Do you think it matters what gender watches Disney movies?
No, I don't.
Do you think Disney will make more women-empowered movies, and why?
Yes, they will. That's because
why?
society is calling for it, right? Society is saying, hey, represent women in different roles, and we don't always have to look the same, or we don't have to always be young or pretty, or because everybody's different. And somebody's version or definition of beauty is different than somebody else's.
Thanks.
The symbolism in Disney based off of sexism would be the hero in the movies is always a male, and the weak part of the movie is always the female.
Okay, So the conflict perspective is shown in Disney by sexism by the heroes always being the males. So that's where the conflict comes in, because some females, when they watch the movie, they might not agree with the male always being the hero, because anybody could be a hero and it doesn't matter like in what gender role that is in the movie.
So the way the functionalist perspective fits in with the topic of sexism is everyone falls into their roles based on their gender. And children back then even believed that they had to act how they saw themselves in the movies and try and fit in with that role, because that's how the heroes or the princesses were like in